no. Did you die, Kiri? Sherry, I thought you would have got him, man. You're supposed to read my mind, damn it. Who the hell do you think you are? My sound's still broken. Did you just respawn in the Chiri? You backed up? Used a backup? How could you do that? That's dangerous. Well, we should be able to get that Sherman. It's not a jumbo. If it is a jumbo, we gotta make sure we aim for weak spots. The machine gun port in the top left flat area of the tracks. You know, if it's facing you directly and the turret's facing you directly, you can try and get through the mantlet where the gun space or the gunner port is. You can also try to get it through the transmission, which is on the lower part of the front. That's the bottom part. How long have you been here, Sheena? Okay. Anyways, when you're crossing or going somewhere, it's always a good idea to try and check from directions you know they'll probably be or coming from. You know what I mean? Did you hear me? Hello, is my sound working? Hello, can you hear me? On my left, he's on top of the hill, where the towers are. Hello? You're able to hear me? Well, I'll try to mark some of them for you. Okay. I'm gonna restart the game. Look what I just noticed in the patch notes. What? Say it again. Okay, my sound's working. Make me the leader for a moment. Make me the leader for a moment. Mm-hmm. You said you wanted to do tank sim? Is that right? Sheena, click events on the top right, and then tank sim at the top, and you can see what you can bring. You hear me, Sheena? Sheena? Hello? No, did you look in the list? Yeah, just pick whatever you want to bring from there, then it won't let you use air. It's because it's because of the battle rating. The aircraft they're allowing for that battle is 3.0 to 4.0. Okay, you ready? You better be ready, or I'm gonna touch your arm. What's that? Don't lie to me. Don't freak out on me. I need you. I need your arms. I need your arms to be alive. Don't be frozen. This ain't no cartoon. Who do you think you're fooling? Rolling, rolling, rolling. I think we're gonna spawn south. No, let's spawn north. You only got the Chiri, right? That's us. Don't I have a funny? Don't I have a funny symbol on the back of my tank? On the back of the turret? Yeah. Uh, I'm just driving slowly. No. No. Yes. Sometimes. Yes. No. Yes, I can here, but I can't touch you. Okay, Sheena, you can go full speed now. Yeah, they changed tank sim a little bit. You get 3 spawns of planes and tanks. You can still spawn in a plane from the start. And bombers get bomber spawn. Alright, Sheena. We're gonna wait here for a minute. Hey, Blue, were you the one that I linked the custom gunner sights for? Uh, all it does is that it just adjusts the sight so that if you're using the view from the gunner view, it lines up. Yeah, that's our plane. Yeah, it's a BF 110. Well, for one, I'm used to seeing it, and two, it has the yellow stripe on the tail, the yellow band. There he is. Let's go around this way. They captured C, so they're probably going to B, and some's probably going this way. Yeah. So Sheena, make sure you use your squad markers if you need to. Blue, you remember how to use your binoculars, right? You remember how to use your binoculars, right? For you. For me, it's the button next to 1 because it's just easier to push. Well, no, I just like keeping it simple. See, the thing about simulator maps is they're a lot bigger. Yeah, look at the size of it. There's spots that you go that's outside the normal sort of deal. Don't worry, you'll get it. For me, my problem is that I don't have a desk anymore and I'm on the floor. So I'm in a lot of pain right now. And I don't have a chair or nothing. That's the best kind. Totally not worth your time. We'll take a peek. So my plan is to go to C. Oh, we also have to listen for tank engines. Yeah, tank bodies don't disappear anymore, and you can tow them in the update. Fancy. Well, in simulator, if you use the range finding button, it'll tell you if it's an ally or not. Well, just yeah, you have to set the control for it. Mine's control R. Yeah, it's ours, but that space shooting at them. We need to tell them to stop. Yeah. Ostwind. Ostwind. That is our BF 110. See the yellow tag on the tail? Yeah. But whoever was at B is now coming to C, and now we got a good flanking shot on them. I'm not used to this map and this size, so yeah. Normally you can't get to this area that much, or at least above it. At least not as easily. You can also turn off your engine as well. Well, when it cuts down, it just turns off your turret drive or anything that requires power, like night vision or thermals. Well, I was going to say we go to B, but now that C's taken, I realize that somebody's going to be coming to C now. hmm Trust, there's usually a lot more going on. Trust me. There's this one time in Tank Sim. I don't know if I recorded it, but we got that. You know that castle map, the one that's like a big fortification, the one that used to be like low tier, low BR slash arcade. No, it's the one with like this big castle that's mostly destroyed. It's a big fortification. It's called Right Rock Fortress. There's only one. There's only one that I'm talking. There's only one that fits to my description. It's like a big, the big old timey. Yeah, it's a tiger. You go in your controls real quick and set up. Where market. I can't see it. I'll pull up. Did it go to the left or the right? That looks like a BF 109. I don't see the heavy. Okay. Anyways, Tank Sim usually has a lot more going on. Yeah, well, I can teach you. Well, I didn't really get a good chance to. I mean, if I can teach, I have a joystick, but I prefer not to use it. I like it better not using it, but I don't live where I used to anymore. Remember? But if I can teach Seth to do it, I can teach anybody. Anyways, in the fortress map, when it's extended, you got this whole area that you can use. Anyways, so it was expanded, but there's this hill outside the regular map that you can get onto. And I got up there in the Waffenträger with a Dicker Max and something else and just kept sniping into the enemy point. It's a I know where he's at. Yeah, I just killed him. Yeah, that was an American tank. American tanks are usually like this greenish color. They're like this dark brown green. From where? Alright, let's go to B now. I'm gonna guess you're gonna get bored if all we do is sit around here. Sheena, did you see somebody? Yeah, he'll get on. Set up your rangefinder key real quick. Blue. Yeah. Just go to your controls. It's just a button, man. Well, we'll protect you. We're back at the same spot. We've already captured B. You would have got me too, because I was showing you my side. It's not that hard to aim with these tanks. They have high velocity. The German guns. Japan has low armor, but their guns are good. A good portion of them. I mean, there's not that many tanks in Japan, but still. Now, Sheena, you can move up with me, or you can stay in cover C. Well, hit K on your keyboard, 4, and then 1. Okay, I'm coming there. Sheena, come. No? Okay. Alright then, Sheena. Yeah, the shadows really do help you a lot when you're being sneaky. Anyways, for me, my rangefinder is left control R. That's what I do. That's probably me. I don't know. I just jumped off the side of a cliff. Don't underestimate the speed of this tank. Did you say you're coming, Sheena? A B-27? Okay. Ow, my wrist. Well, do you want to stop for a minute and see if we hear anybody? I don't hear anybody. Yeah, that's. Yeah, there's nobody. No one I can hear. How did we. How did we lose? No, no, we still had tickets. No, 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 no. There's no way a tank sim battle is over in 25 minutes. Realistic battles last longer than that. I don't know. I want to try again and figure it out after I invite Seth. I am. I got a nuclear sub. Nah, I was just joking. They did do an event where you use a sub like that. That's exactly what Seth said. Well, just about. I'm ready. It doesn't give me a hint of how long it takes. I have no. I don't know. I feel so abandoned. Whew, I'm hot. I'm sexy. Yeah. When Seth's on and you're on, we can do Wolfpack together as well. They got AI that you can use to do different things to help you out. What? No, I call him Sheena, brother Sheena. Praise the oranges. All right, so what we're gonna do this time? We're gonna run for our lives. Wait, where did you spawn? I didn't. I didn't spawn. Where are you? Okay. Well, I'm behind you. I'm catching up though. I don't know where Sheena went though. I'm scared. Oh, you're behind me, Sheena. Don't do it. Well, there's a hill that we can get on in the top left. That's a really tall hill, and we can use that for sniping. Where are you? It's not as good as the Tiger though. It's a 76 millimeter, but it's not as good as the 88. But in close quarters, it works alright. Hit K 4 and 1. Yeah, you're just asking to get team killed. But at least you're blue. You monster. We gotta save him. We gotta save blue. I was trying to aim for the gun manlet. So when you're dealing with that with the IS turret and the IS too, you gotta aim for the left or the right of the gun in the mantlet. They also hit your gunner cupola. It looked like from the front. Sheena, are you in cover? There's a guy over there. You know, behind that dumpster, I saw a gunshot come from behind there. There's a guy on the left. There's two of them. T-34s. Damn, they killed my loader. I'm being triple teamed. Sheena, are you able to help me? No. I mean, respawn. I'm still alive. You gotta help me out, buddy. Did you spawn on the top right again? Who's still alive? Why isn't anybody saying anything? Blue, come on. I don't know what's coming in. Where are you, Sheena? Okay. Fucking kidding me. When the guy responded, his tank disappeared. The Sherman right here. What the fuck did his vehicle disappear? I was hiding behind that panther. Because I accidentally shot over the IS-1. And then he respawned and it disappeared. It's not supposed to do that. What's that? What? Oh, okay. I thought. No, what I meant was. No, I know it. What I'm trying to ask you is, did you want to do realistic? Is that what you're asking about? Blue disappeared on us. Poor guy. Who was that guy again? No, that's blue. I don't know, Seth. Maybe it's your imaginations. Well, you gonna join us, Seth? We tried a little bit of tank sim. I hid behind this panther when he got blown up, and he respawned and the tank disappeared. And I was like, fuck! What the hell, man? Well, no, because there was other tanks that didn't despawn in sim in the last match sim that we did just before that. No, we weren't in any spawn. He was closer to our spawn, but he wasn't in our spawn either. Sheena. The Cheeto late and the Chinu 2 has the same penetration when you get the upgraded shell. Same thing with the Cheeto. The Chinu 2 is slightly slower, at least according to the max speed. What's that? The Chinu 2, he was asking. Well, since you're here, it's 5.3. But if you weren't here, we'd be doing 5.0. Because Sheena doesn't have 5.3. He has 5.7. I don't know. I don't. No, I don't. I don't have anything that's 6.0. I'm using the same lineup. Because, here, let me do something. It's not me. It's not me, I swear. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water. I think Blue will be back in a moment, maybe. Hey Paul, did you ever find that whatever you were looking for? Hello. Greetings. Did you reflect on your decisions? Are we doing 5.7, Sheena? Or are we doing 5.3? What? Well, Seth is 5.3. Yeah. Alright. Which, oh. Yeah. Well, I'm ready. Mm-hmm. Because of the composite armor. I'm going left. Mm-hmm. Kind of is. You know, Seth, you can go around to the left and then go into the waterway from there. Mm-hmm. I think you're more likely to try and find someone crossing the waterway than you are crossing the bridge. Same goes for the waterway, except more people do it. Well, you don't have to go in the waterway. You just can watch it from from like off to the left, like there. You mean like Sheena? Oh, you're going that way, Seth. I was referring. Yeah, but if you get the Digger Max or the Stir ML on like real deep compression on a hill, it's you bounce pretty often if anyone's able to shoot at it. On the old Kursk map, that's what I used to do. Need me to come help you, Sheena? All right. Well, hello. I hear that some people are happy about the distraction. Come on, there's at least one person that's like, finally, something different. What the hell? That's annoying. What's wrong with people? That's a hazard in so many ways, including an electrical one, right, Seth? Ouch, Seth. Somebody shot my barrel. Somewhere from this direction, I think. This is blue. Oh, there he is in the water. I can't, Seth. I gotta fix my barrel. Let me see if I can use the 37 on him. I'm working on it. We'll pick you up when we get out of here. Yeah, it's a corpse. Commander hatch is open. He crashed. I know. But you had those side skirts, so they protected you. So, even though my barrel was destroyed, I still have a tiny 37 millimeter in the front of this tank. And I just switched to that and used it until it was fixed. There's one right there. Okay. The explosions, like a lot of stuff has changed. Well, I'm gonna go take back A, Seth. Since you weren't here, we're like, nah. And Sheena's about to leave, so I figured we'll do it in a realistic form. Anyways, the Chinu 2 and the Cheeto. The Cheeto is a little bit faster. Um, the gun using the upgraded shell, the penetration's similar, 151 millimeters. Dang, Sheena, why'd you bring the D3? Why didn't you bring the B7 or something? Yeah, Sheena, why didn't you bring the B7, man? So, Blue, the Cheery 2 has an autoloader, up to 2 or 3 shots, I think. But if you no, it's 2 shots, right, Sheena? So it autoloads 2. But if you wait before but after the 3, the reload rate increases a little bit. Oh, Seth, west, there's a 2 Shermans. West, west, west. West, left on the map. Well, I'm gonna go and try and take care of them. Well, I'm gonna take care of this threat that's nearby me. Uh oh. Uh oh. That didn't work. Anyways, if you wait for them to load the ready ammo, it'll fill out the missing spot in the autoloader rack. Well, I'm dead now, Seth. I told you to come help, and IS-2 showed up. I said west like 6 times, and I said west just as a joke, and then I said left on the map. I mean, I don't know what else you want me to do, Seth, and you're like, no, I'm going this way. Anywhere, you're like 30 feet. You're like 30 feet away, man. Commitment achieved. You weren't halfway. You were like 30 feet away from me. But you weren't in the open. You still had the cavern around you. Don't worry about it now. I'm already dead. I'm just giving you a hard time. Sheena and I will try to take care of it. Okay. Go ahead. Fucking Russia. There's another one in the A point. Another IS one. I'm gonna go around into the water. I hear him traversing. Damn, I was about to get him and the Panther got him. Oh no, man, there's a lot of bodies. They're everywhere. The spay truck. Because Russia can't afford anything. So they get slaves to do it all. No, they're called volunteer workers and penitentiary penal workers. Blue, that picture I sent you isn't even all of them. Oh no, fucking Sherman from behind. What about him? He's around the A point. Well, time to bring out the Horo. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know about it. That was just added recently. Yeah, it's like, I mean, it doesn't have as low as a silhouette as the Stern Panzer too, but it still has the 150 millimeter. Keep him busy, Sheena. Fuck. I tried to outmaneuver him, but it didn't work. I got gunned down by a Hellcat. Yeah, you seen that plane going down, exploding? All of a sudden, something else shows up. Yeah, when that happens to me, sometimes it's an ally and I accidentally get a team kill. I know you didn't. I seen him coming before it was in front of you. Okay. I think it looked worse than what it really was because he was still kind of flying. Is blue joining? Good job. Yeah, you got to look at the amount of explosive in it, and the explosive mass is it's all right. The Chiha shotgun has more explosive. Yeah, that's pretty sufficient. Yeah, as long as you land within the same zip code. That's a 2,000 pound bomb, basically. Jesus. Yeah, because the C7 gets 1,000 and a 250 that you can mount together. The F2 gets the same thing. However, you also get rockets and gun pods. Yeah, since BF-110 is also an interceptor, it's good for various reasons. The G2 gets even more gun pods, or a 37 millimeter. Yeah, you gotta really practice with rockets if you want to be any use. Oh, check this out. The G2 gets two gun pods, 1,000 kilometer and a 250 kilogram. 1,000 kilogram, I meant. Yeah, in the BF-110 G2. And then there's a version with the really big rockets with four gun pods. those are good rockets for Germany, though. I used them on the Focke-Wulf, and that's how I got all those tank kills back. And then when I unlocked the Christmas 262 in the event. Now the G4 is new, I think. Don't know how new, but I know it's not. I know, but it could have been there a little bit longer. This one, you can also put the 37 millimeter on it. Now let's look at the base armament. The F2 gets 4 rifle calibers and 2 20s, about the same as the C7. The G2 gets 2 30s, 2 20s, and yeah, and then the G4 gets 4 20s and 2 30s. Oh my. And radar. That's a radar thing on it. I'm gonna research that real quick. Well, I got the G2 unlocked. I don't want the G4 though. Looks like the engines are improved. I can look at those piping. The HS-129. Yeah, the duck as they call it. That gun is epic though. Mm, not a whole lot. I practiced with it. I got really good with it. I would take it out in the tank battles and just one shot tanks with it. Especially since I'm a German plane. A lot of people don't expect German air to do much. The HS-129B2 gets the option of a 37 millimeter or an extra 30 millimeter. Yeah, yeah. The 75 is for the B3. It was designed built with it. The engines are underpowered, so you have to really work with it. But here's the thing: is that plane is so armored, you're gonna lose the plane before you lose you. Oh, Yamishi, we're doing 5.3 because Seth doesn't have 5.7. The Tiger got moved down. 5.3. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I was joking like I was overpowering Seth with aggression because he's like, I don't care. And I'm like, 5.3. You're hallucinating. Make your decision, Blue. Are you 5.7 or not? Then I'll go 5.7. You're talking to a guy that took a Puma out at 10.0 and was the last one on the team and got like 5 kills or more. Puma's lower battle rating. Also, you said, yeah, and the Panther D is a lower battle rating than 10. Don't talk back to your master. Hey, Blue, do you need me to send you those Girls into Panzer skins again? Girls into Panzer. What? Yeah, well, it's a good thing because it doesn't matter. Oh, they did. And that's the paint they used for it, I bet. Because after World War II, well, when Japan surrendered, they immediately disassembled everything. Everything military dumped, ev even the tanks they were working on or designing, dumped them in the lake. You know, the U.S. didn't want them to do that because Russia was trying to invade them, but they did it anyway. They tried. They were trying. Well, that too, but we took care of that because there was like four of them. There was like four of those submarines. But our commanders were like, we need to take care of these Russians, and then they're told no by the by leadership. Well, do what I do. I always snuggle up between this wall. Oh look, I see one. I avenged you, Seth. Come to me. You brought the tiger. The Cheery two's good, man. For the longest time, I didn't realize that the Tiger One went to 5.3, and I kept using it at 5.7 because I honestly don't care. That's the one with the IS turret. That's why. You feel secure? Is that what you said? You should come around here with me. There's an M18. Oh, that's an M22. Not for long, boy. No. He didn't know I was there until I shot him. I'm coming, Seth. I'm trying not to get hardied. Check your corners, Blue. That's why I was telling him to leave. Yeah, Churchill, and there's an IS-1. Good job. Yeah, I was pushing up on him. I think there's one coming around to my left, Blue. I hear his engine. He's on my left. We need to get out of here. Do you remember how to side scrape, Blue? Do you remember how to side scrape? No. Oh, that's the guy that killed Seth. Behind me. Killing spree. We need to get out of here, though, because bombs are going to start coming. Ah, shoot. He's in the shadow. Yeah. I saw machine gun fire, but I was looking in the wrong spot for it. He's across the street of where I died. Right in the shadow. It's either there or here. I'm coming to help you save your lives. Because nobody can do anything without me. Because I'm so important. There's no way, Seth. How did that happen? That's just. Okay, then. I'll believe that. Did you guys get him? Yeah, the M4A1 that got me was a 76, and that's what got Seth. It wasn't a jumbo. You can shoot it right through the front and kill it, Blue. It's not a jumbo. Just try to stay alive. Side scrape. Use your hole with your turret if it's not turning fast enough. Seth, did you just bounce a shot? Oh, you could have used your hole with your turret to make it go faster. If you're aiming right, you can move your hull to the right. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I've disabled the Cromwell. Yeah, I destroyed everything inside that Cromwell's turret because I overpinned it, but it still exploded. And he started running away, and I immediately came to help you. Because he was actually trying to shoot you from your side. Blue, side scraping is whenever you position against a wall. How many times you got to repair, Seth? Jesus. But when you repair, it's supposed to factor it all into the same repair. So side scraping is when here. I don't care anymore. I just want to. I figured he went around you. That's not. I'm just trying to show you an example. So this wall right here. Pretend that this guy here is the enemy that you're trying to defend against. What you're trying to do is present the armor, but as an extreme angle as possible. It's partially a bait. So I set like this, and sometimes you wiggle a little bit to try and entice him. He'll fire and bounce, and then you back up, and then you get to take a shot while they're reloading. That's basically side scraping. It doesn't matter. He was circling you, but I'm saying like so many bodies. I He's somewhere around here. Hey, Blue. This spot isn't entirely. Oh, Seth needs help. Hey, Blue, see this spot right here? This isn't too bad of a spot right here. But what Seth and I usually like to do is go in places like that sometimes. Or Seth does. I like to go around the side of the waterway. Because you could be tricky. And then once you capture that, you can go up through towards the center of the map, weaving through the building, and use that. Yeah, I got Heavy Metal Hero a few times doing that. Blue, you remember how I got God mode, right? You kill things that are 5 ranks higher or more. It means it's another tiger. No, tiger E's when they put the gun mount on. Let me tell you about the horrors of the war. It's not the same. Type 90 is a little different than the Leopard, though. It's built into the tank. Eh, it's very real. Its entire maneuverability is reliant on that system. All I could do is go forward and backwards without it, or turning. But its aiming is completely dependent on being able to move up and down and left and right. And the do up and down, that's the hydraulics. Well, there's been several times where I've had the gun shot out of it. And what I do is I point it at the ground where it's just nothing but just an angle. There's just a. And I've had people just constantly trying to kill me doing that. And when the barrel's fixed, I just aim at it and shoot them. I've done it to someone point blank. You know the tropical island with the beach, Seth? I did it there twice. And the guy was borderline point blank. And then the barrel fixed, and I just aimed and destroyed him. Well, the real life one is computer driven, so I think it's to imitate that. Because there's only three crew members. A computer loads it. Like it's 100% auto loaded. Like you'll pick what you want, and the computer will change the ammo. Like in real life. Hit and run, ambush and run. Sure. Yeah, it's decent. I liked it. Yeah, the tanks are kind of a. The tanks are extremely niche in a way that you have to really enjoy doing things certain ways, and until they start getting into modern tanks. Even the STRV 103 can only be done certain ways. Even that's niche, but I like it though. I really like it. At least it's not as niche as the ones before it. Like all the Swedish tanks don't have, on average, everything until you start getting into PV, KV, and the AKV 103, which is 4.0 and 5.3. Um, and they got like no armor, and the guns are not very well. The suspension doesn't help you very well when you're trying to aim. So you end up having to wait like 3 seconds before you can fire if you're coming to a stop versus 1 to 2 seconds in other nations like Germany or America or Japan. The squish tank. So if you like the AKV 103, it literally has the gunner exposed. The STRV M42 has no back to the turret. The STRV M42 Delta Tango has no back to the turret. It's just exposed. It does, but good luck surviving artillery. Yeah, they don't have coaxes or anything like that or anything. Yeah, if you see an enemy truck coming by, you can't machine gun them. You have to try and use your main gun. Of course, it can kill you. 50. I mean, yeah, it's only got so much armor. Yeah, he didn't get premium. I noticed that was the joke. I bought the I bought the door wedge premium. I tried to go through Sweden normally, and I couldn't deal with it. I got frustrated. But then again, I also have like my situation I'm dealing with too and stuff, so that built onto it. Yeah, because Seth and I we would start. getting in the matches at like 6 point, no, like 7, what was it, like 8.0? And I'd be trying to fly in and just gone. And I'm like, what happened? Oh, wait a minute. That's a thing. Like, it would be like just instantaneous deletion from my existence. And we're not talking about missiles either. Radar guided guns. You, we've been experimenting to try and counter that. We found out some interesting things. Well, yeah, last night Seth was like, "All right, try to kill me," and I took him out pretty fast. But it helps that I knew he was there, though. Yeah, he did. He got it down to the second. That's exactly right. It was awesome. Because the radar, he was low to the ground, and the radar predicted him as going down, so it was tracking him under the ground, even though he wasn't. Yeah, it spun around so fast too. I didn't think it could go that fast. Yeah, I inadvertently done that to him. It's a tow missile. That's all it is. It's a tow missile. I have the M901. I've had it for a while. M163. The Japan gets a radar guided one too. The Type 87. That's the Gepard. Actually, it might be better than the Gepard. I don't know. No, I'm referring to the Japan radar guided gun. Yeah, every nation has a different type of launcher and guider. Yeah, I just got a dude on there. The PVRBV 551. One shoots at planes. Yeah, they're both very similar, aren't they? Yeah, it's slightly less ammo. Yeah, the SAM gets 6. The ATGM says it gets 8. Alright, so you ready to go to the next Smash Emporium? Oh no. Yeah. It's 7.0. It's on the left side as tank destroyer. Self-propelled gun. Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess so. Well, yeah, it shoots rocket rounds. Yeah, it has such massive volume, you just think you're dead. It's like, yeah. When I hear it, I just know what happened. That means Seth ran into someone and just unloaded. It's a good escape tactics. All right, I'll start it. Oh, I'll bring it. You do what you're doing, Seth. No, it's not. I don't think it's doable. No. All right, get ready. I'll put us in a custom. You better bring a plane. Yeah, he made the mistake of putting a full 100% players and put them in bots and made them all plain. So when we spawned, we immediately got bombed like crazy. It's like there was swarms of planes. Yeah, we came back. We killed them all, and then we started doing stuff. By that point, it was like what 30 minutes. It was, and we even fired missiles at them. And we just took out the stragglers by playing around with our radar space. We didn't discriminate which team they were on either. I do. I've been I've been playing around with helicopter stuff. I've been doing the helicopter battles things. I've been experimenting. Been having a little bit of fun with it as I've been playing around. I got the Japanese one with the anime character one. You know the story behind that, right? Well, there's more than one of them. They had a whole squad, and each of them had a different character representing the helicopter. And they made it into a public event, and but the government shut them down or something from doing that anymore. I don't remember, but it wasn't. They didn't have. Well, yeah, they were a female squad, but I don't remember why. Something I don't know. It's some publicity that they didn't. If I remember correctly, they didn't have like a legitimate like, oh, it's an issue reason. They just shut it down just for appearances or something. All right. Yeah. I didn't pay attention to who was on what team. I just went to the team I usually go. Blasphemy. No, but I might try it. There's this one time I was dogfighting and I almost crashed into a house and I put down my wheels, bounced off of the roof of the house and kept flying. Yeah, I was flying with Larissa when I did it. It was awesome. Yeah, that's the. You can murder him if you want. Feel free to murderize him immediately. Did I stutter? I'm just. You just met a bunch of. It's like running into like a wild animal clawing at you all of a sudden. Just lunges at you. Now I have another vehicle I want to show you. Blue. What did you just do? Him. Well then. Are you in the air again, Blue? Well, so this vehicle I'm using is a 57 millimeter gun, but it fires like an autocannon. And there's also Okay, now I'm going to show you the Beagle Panzer. Begleit Panzer. Bailey Panzer. Trying to show off. Yeah, I did. It's not an AA gun, but you can use it as one. I have an explosive shell called Variable Time Fuse. It basically has a distance where it'll automatically detonate. Oh god. Yeah, that last shot was the HE shell, sorry. That last few shots were the HE shell. Anyways, once it gets within a certain distance, it'll detect it and automatically explode. I've taken out a helicopter with that or a plane or two. Helicopters, you have to. It's their own game. You got to really practice with them, or else you're going to get torn apart. Yeah, but I'm talking about like an actual. When you're actually fighting people, it changes things up. And then you got to deal with people that have SAMs. Well, right now, the helicopter battles won, and the events are the only ones with the only helicopters right now. This big old Panzer gets thermals, night vision, and it gets a tow missile. But it's a tow 2 missile. It's not just a tow 1. You better unless you're getting crew slots, just save it if you have 2,000. I think they have the tournament stuff and the tutorials. They still have the co-op missions in the game, but that's for money. Yeah. Yeah. You mean? Nah. I always prefer if I have to do something slightly longer, then I won't bother putting currency into it. Hmm. Oh yeah. Wait, say that again. I've used it. I don't mind it. I think it has that hydraulic thing in there. That comes in handy sometimes because you can lower your tank closer to the ground, reduce the silhouette a little bit, and it gets thermals. That's what I did. I got it a while back. Barely used it until recently, but I got it a while back. Now about the oh yeah, the bagel panzer thing. You seen at the end just before you died, like how fast it was firing. That was like the max fire speed. I just held the trigger down. It's like and it's 57 millimeter cannon too. They're always dangerous, actually. Like even the flak truck in Germany, that used to be considered a spay when they first added it. The 88 millimeter. No, it just didn't update the number for some reason. Blue, you remember that video of me and the Sternpanzer versing like 7.7 and up, right? I got God mode for that. It's an award you get for killing things 5 battle ratings and higher, I think, or was it 6? This way, it's an award. You get money and stuff from it. Bitch. Oh, I see what you did there. Because you're the Japanese. Wouldn't that be like a. Yeah, never mind. I guess we'll see you there. I got Panzer lights stuck in my head. 75 millimeter. It's the upgraded one that has more velocity and penetration. Yeah, it's more deadly than the 76. It's more deadly than the 76 millimeter too. The 76 millimeter does like 140 something, but the Allied guns lose more penetration over distance than our guns because we get more velocity, etc. Better flight characteristics. So at longer ranges, we can effectively penetrate them than they can us. Right? Well, Seth, even at plunge firing at a really long range, it's not going to make much of a difference. And even their plunge firing isn't even that good because their guns aren't slow enough for it. Yeah, you would have to the distance you'd have to fire would be from one end of the map and further than the other. I would think if I'm thinking correctly. For the guns I'm thinking about that you'd probably try to use. I know what you're thinking. Since they're slower, they fall down faster. But from my experience, that doesn't make much of a difference because I've tried. Oh, good one. Yeah, the yellow marker is us putting marks down. I set it to control middle mouse button. I just saw you bounce that shot too. No, I gotta move up. I missed. Your drive um, turret ring. Up left side of me. Yeah, someone bounced off the left side of my tank, coming from their spawn. So I'm gonna help toast Seth. Damn it. We're gonna have to back out of here, Blue. There's too many of them coming, is what my instinct is telling me. Oh shoot, he's on my left. Yeah, he took out my my gunner crew. Help me repair, please. Sorry, Seth, we're focusing. I think there's a guy slightly to the right. Let's back up out of here. Yes, please. There's at least two of them. It doesn't matter. Anything will help. We need them to get nervous so they'll make mistakes. Don't worry about that right now. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna back up and we're gonna go around. Well, oh, there he is. Yeah, that HE219 took care of him. Yeah. Yeah, let's flank around to the left, blue. Because we can. Good try. Well, if there's no explosions or nothing, something's got to be caught. Oops. I see him. There's a Sherman turret. There you go. There you go. I don't know. I think you just blocked my shot. Anyways, our best advantage is long range. Here, shoot this guy. Well, drive out and get him. Ah. I got rocketed. He's just been sitting there this whole time. And you even drove out in front of him and he didn't even aim at you. Alright, Seth. It's time for the ersatz. Did you get him, Blue? That M6A1? You had plenty of time to get him. And did you stop and then rotate? Did you try that? He's lying, Seth. We're gonna have to take his balls. Yeah, they usually have more disadvantages. Usually being the keyword here. The Yak Panther is the exact same as the regular Yak Panther. It's just a premium one, at least as far as I know. The Porsche Tiger is slightly less maneuverable than a regular Tiger, and it isn't completely square, so it's harder to angle. Oops, sorry. The corners are rounded off, so if I try to angle it, that makes it a weak spot. However, I do get 200 on my front plate. And I can go backwards really fast. Well, there were several variants of it. He need Porsche needed more time to work on it. Yeah, yeah, catch fire. Yeah, breakdown. That's what happens in Girls of the Panzer. They're like, look what we found. A Porsche Tiger or Porsche Tiger or whatever. How they were. Porsche Tiger, Porsche Tiger, however they say it in Japanese. They say Porsche Tiger in Japanese. And then they're like, it was prone to dig. Sometimes during tests, it would dig into the ground because of the tracks or something. And it would start digging into the ground immediately right in front of them. And then it would break down. It breaks down. And they're like, oh gosh. And then it would catch fire. And it catches fire. They're like, oh my god, put it out. Ouch. There's a guy in the water, in the ice. Well, I got distracted mentally. I'm screwed. I don't know. Maybe it's right around where I told you they were. There's two of them there. There's two of them on the ice. That's fine. It's just a jumbo set. Oh. They eventually, the engineers and the girls on the Panzer, they eventually get it working to some capacity. I don't know. I don't remember what they said they did with it though. However, they managed to feed it some juice and make it go like really fast. But it ends up taking off. What? No, no, the tank isn't a character. The tank is a tank. Yes, because no, they put it in the fuel, engine fuel. They give it, they give it special. They inject the engine with something. I don't remember it 100%. I'd have to go over it again. No, there's no way these tanks are characters, else there'll be fucking blood everywhere. Cause the shit that happens to these tanks in this show is would be horror story. Would be a horror anime. Like you see sometimes you'll see a tank get hit in the tracks and it'll just flip upside down with like fire and shit, smoke. I mean, not smoke, but tracks blown off and stuff. Well, there goes its legs. Am I right, guys? There's a jumbo on the point. I'm. It's a premium. Yeah, the difference between you and him is that you're not a jumbo, but you are faster. It's because you got that suspension. Sure, just let him have dreams, Seth. Just let him have dreams. Yeah, it's totally your armor. Yeah, totally. Seth's standards are really low, by the way. Sweden has done this to him. It's poisoned his mind. Well, it does, Seth. Just hold Alt or click on the map however you can. No, you cover me. No, you cover me. No, me. Yeah. Yeah, you get a lot of points for that. For taking damage or giving it. Guy. Never mind. It was a T-34. I fired. I couldn't tell what it was. All I saw was a little bit of green, and I just fired into it, and I went right through the front of a T-34. My turret ring's out, by the way. I'm backing up. Something's firing at me from behind the smoke. Yeah, it took out my turret ring and my gunner. I don't want to risk it, but okay. No, don't do it. It just draws more attention. He's about to come around this rock right here. Yeah, there he is, right there. I'm trying to repair. You gonna help me? Okay, good. Uh oh. Yeah, that was a revenge kill. That had to have been. No, that was. He hasn't played. He'll see it soon. The, it's a 5,000 kilogram bomb. By a plane, yeah. He rocketed you and bombed you. That wasn't a jumbo. That was a regular Sherman with probably a 76 millimeter. It's just an M4A1. That's base Sherman armor. M4A3 E2, no, M4A E2. Either way, it's eating an E2, easy to. That's a jumbo. Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you would have angled, you would have been fine for the most part. Did you? Oh, you must have angled too far then. He wouldn't have been able to penetrate your engine deck. Unless you're gonna do like girls on Panzer, where you jump on top of them and. I avenged you. Oh wait, no, I didn't. That was a jumbo. Oh no, there's another one next. Oh, I got distracted. Fuck. I started looking over in your direction on the map, and I managed to get myself killed. SU? Come here, you Corsair. I think I lagged right at the end because I shot Corsair to head on, and neither of us took damage. Now, I'm pretty sure I did damage to him. I saw hit markers. I pity the fool. See you later. Ooh, good thing he's gone. Now I can eat my pizza. Shogun. Yeah, let's do Shogun. I'm sweating so fucking bad. What do you just want to finish researching it then? Yeah, I got used to using the H1 because the E isn't really that different. It's just got the machine gun on top, which makes it easier to spot, in my opinion. That's why I spot Sherman sometimes so easily, because they'll be going behind cover, but their machine gun's sticking up over it. Yeah. You know that guy that we were recommending games to? He told me he bought Fallout 76 and BioShock Infinite. I told him, as far as Fallout and BioShock goes, you just had to get two of the worst games ever, didn't you? He got BioShock Infinite though.